Hey guys, welcome to my channel where if you know, you can grow. So let's erase our doubt and let's pay attention because Sean is always so.
All right, number 3. It is very time consuming. I lose so much track of time in here because I'm enjoying myself, but that does a disservice to the people and the things that are around you that need your time as well. Definitely set a schedule, set a time for yourself to take care of your plant so you take care of yourself. Always set time for yourself. Just be very proactive while you're caring for your plants because I'll say it, I spend way too much time. I was really bad with doing it in the past. I've gotten a lot better on having a set schedule on when I should be in my plant room and when I should not be, because you leave it to me, I'll be here all day long. And things shift, but again, that goes to the personal things that you have going on in your life. I'm an emotional buyer, and so I will buy a plant based on how I feel. A lot of my plants that are like dark leaf, that was at a time in which I was just in a time of trying to figure things out, kind of confused, hurt, sad, not mad. You are going to have to put time in having your plant collection. I mean, caring for 1 plant, 2 plant, 3 plant, 4 plant is one thing, but when you start caring for 10 plants and upwards, it does become something you have to throw into a routine more because it's not a casual thing anymore. Like, you have gone full blown invested into this. So therefore, you can't spend while you get you a cup of coffee, water your plant type of thing. You can't do that. You definitely need a water container, and I would recommend an automatic water sprayer for like things like your moss pole. This right here is what I got off of Amazon. Works really great. Well worth the investment. I don't know if you can get them cheaper and stuff now. If so, go with the cheapest. It doesn't matter. Don't matter the brand. To me, I don't think that it matters the brand, although this is the one that I'm using. But this comes in handy, guys, when you just want to spray something like your moss poles and stuff. So I need to put water in. I never keep water in this, and I get so frustrated at myself. Definitely something I need to work on this year. Talk about costs and things like that. This is something else that can go into a cost, but this right here saves a lot of time for me. This is my water sprayer. I go around water my plants. The rug was about to take me out. I have just so many plants that trying to run back and forth. I don't have a sink or anything in this room. Trying to run back and forth to the kitchen, it's a hike here and there. So this right here saves me a lot of time with that. If I fill this all the way up, I can get through my whole entire plant collection. Now, the only thing I don't like is the pressure sometimes, even though I have it on the low setting. If I don't be mindful of where the plant is at the time that the sprayer is going on, I can't tear a leaf off almost. So I have to be mindful of that. I usually go down to the soil, start off a very small squeeze, and then fill it up that way. So I wish it was something a little bit more easier than that, but for right now, that's the best I have. Watering time, guys. Watering adds up. It's serious. If you have a lot of plants, watering can add up to hours because you start off watering and then you notice things, you notice plants, you get in there and boom, before you know it, you're there. So I say all that to say is get you a pen, paper, get you whatever you need. Write down just a schedule that you're going to give to your time. Just that time for yourself. Carve it out every day. Don't overlook it. Because if you have a couple of plants going on, you need to be monitoring them daily. 1 or 2 days can be pivotal for the health of your plant. So carve out time. Make time for it. If all you have is 10 minutes, then be mindful that 10 minutes is all you have. So don't be in there buying a whole lot of plants. But hopefully you do have a little bit more than 10 minutes to spare. And if not, you start off with your 10 minutes and eventually start adding and carving a little bit more time. Just be mindful though, you are going to have more time as your collection begin to grow because there are going to be things that will occur, that will come up, that's going to require it. Sure, You're just thinking, hey, watering a plant, all I got to do is just water a plant on Monday. I'm good for a couple of days, sure. But what happens if you buy a new plant, you don't take into consideration to care for it, you water your plant, you come back, you start seeing mealy bugs or things on it. Then are you just going to have that 10 minutes to spare? Chances are not. So just be mindful that you're going to have to make time for this, because this is going to become a part of your journey. Now, if you're just trying to buy 1 to 2 plants to start off with, which I fully recommend, then that's still going to require, still carve out time, because you want to get to know your plant. You're learning your plant. Find out exactly how many days it takes for the soil to go from wet to dry. Find out the density, weight of the pot. It's plants I can go around, I can pick the pot up, and I know that it needs watering based off of how it should feel when it's hydrated. So just do certain little things and learn little hacks and tricks to better care for your plants to help save you time. Like, you want to do exactly what you want to do in half the amount of time, right? Wouldn't that be great?